Hey guys, what's going on? This is EK here. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ekuegan. This video is about someone coming in today and asking me, out of legendary weapons, what do you think I should keep for Forsaken? What do you think is still going to be good? What do you think is going to be bad? What do you think is going to be like, hey, you know what? This gun can still shred until I get new weapons that are in Forsaken. And this is just my opinion, and I like to, sit down and just give you a breakdown of what I think might be good, right? This is not something that's like by Bungie. This is not something by anyone else. This is just how I feel about the weapons in the game, legendary wise. Because exotics you can destroy and just go pick it up. Legendaries, you're going to be able to do that as well in the future because of collections. But what do you think you should just have on you right away with light level? Here we go. Better Devils, of course, I'm going to start out with. Better Devils is a great gun. You get out of Crucible. It shreds in both aspects of the game. Great handling, great stats on the gun itself, especially with random rolls coming up. And us seeing that Bungie reveal, we've seen Zen Moment, we're seeing Icarus and other perks like that. This gun is going to be amazing. The Old Fashioned is a great hand cannon. If you hit your precision shots, Old Fashioned is very rewarding. And once you get that kill clip going, you're set. Now imagine being able to add more rolls to what you already have on the gun. This gun is awesome. I have one for PvP and one for PvE. I would definitely recommend trying to get this gun. If you don't have it, I would go to the Cryptarch and buy that 300 engram because he has a chance of dropping you vanilla weapons of vanilla gear, and Old Fashioned is one of those weapons that you can get from it that I promise you might be able to still obtain. I hope that Bungie will bring it back in the next faction rally. It's a great gun in PvP. It's a smooth gun in PvE. The base of the gun is freaking awesome. It's a 150, and this is something else that people should look at. The Midnight COUP is a lot of people's favorite. Reason why people love it is because it has the two perks, Rampage and Outlaw. Especially with Rampage stacking up as you keep killing, and the magazine being able to go to 13, you get a lot of shots in there, and it's also 150, so you get to shoot it pretty quick. And as you're doing that, Rampage is stacking up, and if you hit your precision shots, you're able to reload a lot quicker. The Nightshade is the Vanguard Pulse Rifle. It's a really good gun, and as you can see, another thing that I'm pointing out is kill clip is a great role in this game. It does a lot in PvE and PvP. This thing also has a lightweight frame, so you can move around a lot better. The stats on this gun are amazing. Alright, they're freaking awesome. You can even run an Army Pierce round. And the thing about Army Pierce rounds is Army Pierce round work a lot better on guns that are in the energy slot. Reason why is because it causes extra damage to combatant shields. Energy weapons are made to take down enemy shields, meaning as soon as you take down the shield, you do the extra damage, you can shred it down. You can easily go to Zavala and get this gun again. Now, the next pulse rifle that I'm looking at is a 340. It's called the Relentless. It is from Trials. This gun has Head Seeker and Snapshot on there. These were great perks that people went after when they were going for Grass and Malaka farming for it. It is a high impact frame, so if you hit your shots, you're good to go. This is something that I can see people using in PvE as well. The next pulse rifle on the list is more of a, if you play a lot of Crucible and you actually like the comp playlist, this gun has a perk on it called Desperado. Desperado basically, while Outlaw is active, increases your rate of fire. So the rounds per minute change from 340 to a high number, I believe like 500 something. I'm not sure on the exact stats, don't quote me on that. It doesn't matter if you're doing PvE, PvP, especially with the time to kill going up in the PvP side as well. And imagine being able to, like I said, add masterwork to it, or being able to add a random roll to the gun itself. That is going to be a game changer. In my opinion, I think this is the best auto rifle in the kinetic slot. The range is pretty good. This gun has Rampage on it. The magazine, I mean, if you masterwork, it could hold 34. You could just go to Zavala, try to rank up a few times, you get your hands on it, and you're good to go. This gun is amazing. 600 RPM, has high caliber rounds, it has under pressure, so you get improved stability and accuracy as the magazine gets lower. It holds 42, so by the time you get to like 21, 19, like the gun shreds. Nameless Midnight, another Vanguard gun that just performs well. You don't have to be a highly skilled player, you don't have to be used to scouts. This thing just shreds. Another reason why is because it has explosive payload on there. Great perk on the gun. You have the Purpose Scout Rifle, which comes from Trial. The Purpose also has explosive payload on it, and hipfire grip. You can use slide shot, but it depends on your playing style. But this is another gun that you want to keep. Nifty Frost is one of the other guns, like I said, with kill clip. Nifty Frost shoots really well. It has a great sight. It has drop mag. The reload speed is insane. The handling, which is what I masterwork, kind of makes the gun just feel really amazing. The Conqueror is a gun that you can get from the Forge. I run it with hammer forged rifling, tactical mag. My masterwork is for magazines, so it holds 36. This thing shoots pretty smooth. Great sight, great handling. You can see that the NEOP has a little more impact, a little more range. But stability, handling, and reload in rounds per minute and magazine, Conqueror kind of takes over. And the thing is, I want to be able to kill quick, but I also want to shoot more shots. I don't want to shoot something and then all of a sudden reload because I'm short and something's not dead. Where with the Conqueror, you can kind of do that. You know, yes, I understand the impact will kind of make up for it and the range, but sometimes it does not work out like that in the PvP world. Maybe in the PvP world it will, but in the PvP world it doesn't. So MANANNAN SR4 is a great gun, lightweight frame. I run it with steady rounds with candle PS and explosive payload. This thing handles well. If you add another perk to it or anything else, it's going to be a great gun. You have the Vicuna and you have the Kibu. They both have something on them, right? It is called armor piercing rounds with dragonfly. That means with ads, this gun is awesome. Armor piercing round is great on energy weapon because the rounds cause extra damage to combatant shields and over penetrates the target. So as soon as that shield is down, you get to do even more damage because Bungie has it where if the elemental match, you do more damage, and it slightly increases range. Now with dragonfly, think about this. You take a shield down, you kill an enemy, it stuns them. Guess what? You have dragonfly going on as well. It does damage to anything else around, and you get to shred them down because it is a fully auto gun. It's a 450 RPM, and the magazine is my masterwork. It holds 33, and it does its job. The number's a great gun. It comes from Future Wall Call. It has high impact reserves, ricochet rounds, and it is a precision frame gun. Great gun, simple, smooth. It does its job. Positive Outlook is another great gun that you get from Vanguard. The Positive Outlook not only has armor piercing rounds, right? The difference between the Positive Outlook and the Kibu is that this right here either has kill clip or dragonfly. And it depends on the situation, but they are both great auto rifles and definitely keep a positive outlook. We have the PLEIADES Corrector. Great gun. Lightweight, high caliber, and rampage. So as you kill, this weapon gets to do more damage. The RPM is 200 and the magazine is 15. If you happen to get this gun from Future Wall Call, please make sure you save it for the future. The value then. You've probably seen a bunch of streamers use this thing. It has a great magazine size. I masterwork with a magazine. This thing feels awesome. The iKiller submachine gun is a great submachine gun. Another reason why it's so good is because it has a perk called the Disruption Break. I don't know if the Disruption Break is going to be going into the random roll system that we're going to be having, but breaking an enemy's shield with this weapon makes them more vulnerable to kinetic precision damage for a brief period. It is a great weapon. It's a great weapon. It also has threat detector on it. Threat detector is one of the most undervalued perk in the game. It's fucking awesome because if you have anyone around you, this thing procs, you have increased reload stability and handling when enemies are in close proximity. So like this gun not only will have disruption break, but it has threat detector on it. And I'm pretty sure most people already know about this. We have the Ray Pulse rifle, which is the inaugural dress. Has outlaw, has kill clip. You keep killing with precision. You get to reload fast. You get to kill clip. Kill clip gets to do more damage. You kill again, you get to reload, and you just keep going. Great gun. The Heart of Time is one of my favorite guns. This is a rapid fire frame pulse rifle, but not only that, it also has dragonfly, so I can shred your shield. And this gun is very smooth, very steady. The Tarantula, it is an awesome beast. All right. That being said, the Tarantula, being a linear fusion rifles, is one of the strongest weapons in the game. The only thing that hurts linear fusion rifles is charge time. There's nothing else that hurts fusion rifles. But you can shred with this gun. And seeing that in the future, box breathing is going to be on linear fusion rifles, That is awesome. It goes well together. Let me tell you this: the charge time for the fusion rifle is about the same time for box breathing. Imagine having snapshot, right? Faster time to aim down sights with box breathing, and you shooting and getting box breathing every time because of the charge time of a linear fusion rifle. Great gun. Next, we have the INAUGURAL shotgun. It has a perk called Trench Barrel. It is fully auto. It is a rapid fire frame shotgun. After a successful melee hit, this weapon gains increased damage, accuracy, and handling within stricter damage fallout for a short time. If you happen to get your hands on an EP shotgun, this is a great gun to use as well. It has Rampage on it. It's a rapid fire frame gun. It has smoothbore. Like, the reload speed on this thing is awesome. The DEICIDE comes from Future Wall Call, another rapid fire frame shotgun. Remember, most of these suggestions are more for PvE than PvP. These are all mostly PvE things. Imagine being able to add Trench Barrel to a shotgun like this, or adding Trench Barrel to a shotgun like the Perfect Paradox. Alright? We have the Wishbringer. The Wishbringer is a great shotgun. I believe you have to be, what, rank 4 in comp to get this. It has Threat Detector, which I said is a great perk on guns that most people don't pay attention to. It is also another rapid fire frame gun, and imagine being able to add Trench Barrel to a gun like that. It almost becomes like the NEP gun. The Sir Maestro is not a heavy sniper, right? The Maestro magazine holds 3. It has triple tap. You hit 3 shots and 1 will return to the magazine from reserve. That means you get to hit 4. Not only that, the impact and the range of this thing are pretty freaking nutty. It is a great gun, and most people have overlooked it because of guns like Darcy or the Whisper. The button is, most of the time in D2, most rockets have a perk called Cluster Bomb. If it doesn't have Cluster Bomb, you're probably going to dismantle it. If it doesn't hold 6, you're probably going to dismantle it. This rocket holds 8. And it might not be a best DPS rocket launcher, but it might be a rocket launcher that can keep constant damage or something. If you want to keep something stunned, if you want to keep going, right? This thing has quick draw, and it holds 8. All right. It may not be the best rocket, but you know what? Keep it just in case. We have the Curtain Call, another great Vanguard weapon. This thing is sweet. It is awesome. It is a gun that it shreds. It has volatile launch on it. I run it with black powder and cluster bombs. It is a DPS king until other things came out. It does great damage. This gun also has cluster bombs, but it's a high impact frame gun. It's a nutty gun. If you get your hands on this, please keep it. Alright? And that is it for me. Those are the weapons that I thought that people should keep for Forsaken. And I will see you guys next video, man. I do appreciate you guys watching my content. If you guys want to leave comments, if you guys want to ask me questions, if you have a suggestion about a gun that you like using that you didn't see me show, talk to me about it, man. Let's pick brains and get this work done, dude. All right, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video.